today I'm going to be sharing with you many of the toilet and shower options in van life. We've got a lot to get to, so I'm going to jump right into it. But if you're not already subscribed, subscribe because we share lots of van life tips, information, and fun travel vlogs. The first thing I'm going to start with is a gym membership in van life is a 10 out of 10 must have in my opinion. Even if you have a built-in shower in your van, there are going to be times when it's hard to find water and you're low on supply, or you just really want a long, thorough shower. Most of the time in a van build, your shower is going to be a military shower. The two most common gym memberships to get in van life are Planet Fitness and Anytime Fitness because they have the most locations throughout the US. The perks to Planet Fitness are it's only $20 a month versus $40 at Anytime. Plus you can bring a guest every visit, which is cool for couples in van life. Sometimes they'll just share a membership and go together. However, I have heard that it can get a little annoying sometimes and people end up just getting two memberships. And the pros to Anytime are every location is guaranteed to be open 24 hours a day. They also have the #1 most locations in the US and internationally, which is really cool. And then my favorite perk of Anytime is the bathrooms are fully private. So you have your own big room with a sink, toilet, mirror, and shower. Really nice. Now let's get to the fun part and run through all of these shower and toilet options. I'm gonna start with the most obvious shower option, which is gonna be your built-in shower. A built-in shower, you always have shower access as long as you have water in your tank, and you can shower in the privacy of your own home, which is a luxury. The cons are that one, you'll need a larger water tank, which water tanks can get really heavy and they actually take up a lot more space than I thought they were going to. You'll also likely need to take a military shower to save on water. A shower does take up a lot of real estate in your van. It's also going to cost you more to choose this shower option. In my personal opinion, I think indoor showers are really great for people who are big winter sport people or love to travel to cold places because an outdoor shower obviously isn't an option, and if you're in remote places there isn't always going to be a gym available. The indoor shower also allows for a space to drip dry gear or to even store your gear. Next we have an outdoor propane shower, which is what Ricky and I have. The pros of this are it's great for rinsing your feet, pets, and gear. You always have a shower with you even in remote places. You also have hot and cold water since it's connected to propane, and it's semi-affordable. The cons are you usually have to be in a remote place to use it. You're not going to just shower out in the middle of a city. You will also have to make sure you're using environmentally safe soaps. You'll also likely have to be taking military showers unless you want to use a lot of water. There has to be decent weather outside, otherwise you're going to be freezing your tushy off outside taking a shower. And the last con is you'll have to have propane, which we already have for our gas stovetop. But the other perk of propane is you can run hot water to your kitchen sink, which is really nice in the wintertime when the water is literally on the verge of freezing. My personal opinion on this one is that any outdoor shower really is great for overlanding or going to remote places, or if you're just a warm weather / beach person. Our next shower is a solar shower or bag shower. The perks of this shower is it's extremely affordable. It's also extremely portable. It's not attached to your van, so you can take it somewhere else if you need to. It also packs up really small and is easy to store away. The cons of this one are you need water access to fill, obviously, and then you have to wait for the sun to warm up the water unless you boil some water. You also will need environmentally safe soaps. You'll have to take a quick shower, and you have to have decent weather. Next we have a pop-up shower, and what I mean by that is there are many ways to create a pull-out system where you have a bucket or a tray that you take out and you can set up a curtain sometimes. You can do this indoor or outside, and some people use their kitchen faucet or some sort of solar shower to set up a pop-up shower. The pros of this is it's something that you can create indoors or outdoors. It also allows you to maximize storage space inside your van. The cons of this one is it's inconvenient to set up and down, and you're gonna have to take some initial planning to make sure you have the right system. Now for the poop talk. Let's get into our toilet options. Our first toilet option is gonna be a good old shovel and pee jug. The pros of this one, it's your cheapest option. You never have to worry about cleaning a toilet, and a pee jug is really easy need to dispose of or replace. Now for the shovel cons, you have to find a private area. You have to prepare a hole first. If you have an emergency, you might be pooping in a grocery bag. Now our pee jug cons are you have to see your pee jug or you have to find a sanitary place to store it. Next we have a cassette toilet / chemical toilet / mini porta potty. The pros of these are they're small and you need minimum space to store them compared to the other van toilets. You always have immediate restroom access. It's a cheap toilet option, around $100 to $150. You can do all your business in one place. They're very portable and easy to carry, and you can dump in a public restroom if no dump station is available. The cons are you're gonna have to dump it every few days, and if you're a couple, cut that in half. It's also very small and I've heard it's uncomfortable to sit on. They can get smelly, so many people only go number 2 in it if it's an emergency. You have to find a dump station frequently unless you're near public restrooms, and dump stations aren't always free or readily available. Public restrooms aren't always readily available either, and taking your toilet into a public restroom can be quite awkward and embarrassing. Next, we have my personal favorite, the composting toilet. The pros of this one are it's extremely environmentally friendly and it does not smell, despite a lot of you saying that you believe it does. You only have to change the compost every 4 to 6 weeks. You can take care of all your business in one place. Changing the poop tank really is not nearly as gross as we thought it would be. You always have immediate restroom access when needed, and no dump station is needed to clean it. The cons are, as a couple, we have to dump our pee tank every 48 hours. This is really gross and annoying, especially if we're not in a good place to dump it. The toilet is pretty large and you're gonna need a good chunk of space to store it. The other thing is they can get quite expensive. The most common brands are at least $1,000. I think we got ours on sale for maybe like $940, but you can make your own. A lot of people do make their own. And the last con is it does take some planning and work to install it on the front end. Our next option is gonna be your fixed RV toilet, which is probably the closest thing to what you're used to in a standard home. You do all your business in one place, and when you're done, you flush. That's it. The pros of these are it is extremely convenient, it's very easy to use, and there's no prep besides the dumping, obviously. The cons are it does require a lot of initial setup and planning. It also uses a lot of water because you have to consider every time you flush. You have to use dump stations, which again aren't always free or readily available. Another con, you guys are gonna hate this one, but it can clog and have buildup. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen occasionally. Typically, a black holding tank doesn't last more than a few days, so you're gonna have to plan on dumping pretty often. The last con to this toilet that you guys are also gonna hate is that once it starts to get full, it does have a faint smell. In my opinion, this toilet is best for weekend warriors and not for people who are trying to do van life full time or do like off-grid living. Those are gonna be your primary toilet options in van life. Some other ones are a folding toilet, a bucket toilet, a macerator / electric toilet. You guys can look into those options on your own. I personally initially didn't want a toilet in our van when we were planning the build because I was really worried about the sanitation and maintaining a toilet, but I am so glad I changed my mind because I could not imagine living in a van without one. And I feel like everyone that doesn't have one says that like that's their biggest regret. And even though everyone said the composting toilet doesn't smell, I did not believe that it didn't smell until I owned one. The reason that the cassette toilets are known to smell and the black holding tanks can start to smell when they're full is because you're mixing the pee and the poop. When you do that, it creates a rancid smell. But in composting, it diverts the urine from the poop and it does not smell. The grossest part of the composting toilet is honestly the pee tank. When you take it out to dump it, it does smell like pee for a minute, like it's gross. But the compost never smells like poop. Even when the compost is due to be changed, it still doesn't smell like poop. It smells like soil or dirt. Let us know in the comments if you want a video on how to maintain and clean the composting toilet. We can definitely do that for you guys. And as for our shower experience, we always shower at the gym. The outdoor shower has come in really handy to wash Aussie and give Aussie baths, and it has also been handy at camping festivals. It's also just really good for places like Joshua Tree where they don't have have any time or Planet Fitness is around, and you either need an outdoor shower or you have to pay for a shower. We don't regret our toilet or shower choice at all. If we did upgrade our van, the only thing we would consider is having a built-in shower just for the toilet privacy and when there's not a gym conveniently located. But even if we did a built-in shower, we would still have some sort of outdoor shower because they're really nice and convenient to have. Let us know in the comments if you want a video on what our shower situation looks like and how our outdoor shower works. I hope this video was helpful. I just want to remind you guys that are considering van life that the shower and toilet situation really are not as bad as you might think. The idea of the change is way scarier than the actual change. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys next week for a van build upgrade video, and Ricky will be there. See you guys.
Said I gotta run away, get away now. Too many games and they all trying to play out. Too many people and they all start to change now. Let me take a bet, they gon' know my name now. Yeah, we came a long way, but it's one way. Got a long way to go like it's Monday. Someday gotta be in LA. No, I gotta make it work out like chest day.